I had a trading strategy with over a 70% win rate. It made me money consistently month after month, and one day it stopped working. Well, that's what I thought. What happens next is something that most traders never figure out, and it's probably the real reason why you're losing money right now, even though you think it's your strategy. What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about a little story. It's not really a story, but more of a lesson that I'm going to teach y'all about one specific strategy that I had. And first, I want to talk about how did I come up with this strategy. It's kind of similar to how I trade right now. I was already using market auction theory, volume profile, and all of that good stuff. So the strategy was I was waiting for acceptance either above or below overnight value area, which is what I created. What I would wait for after having either acceptance above or below is, let's say we have acceptance above value area high, I would only take a break of structure to take a long. Like I would only wait for market to break a high to take a long. And this strategy actually had a 70% win rate. Like I was winning all the freaking time. And what was so great about this strategy is that sometimes I will get like 2 trades back to back and it would make me like 1 to 4s. So I had a high win rate and I could risk a lot. But what happened with this system is, yes, it was working, but all of a sudden it just stopped working. And I know you watching this video been through this exact situation where you found a strategy, you back tested it, got every stats out of it, thought it was profitable, but all of a sudden it just stopped working and you don't even know why. So after this strategy stopped working, what I did is, like any other trader would do, I started to change something out of it. I completely changed the strategy, the way I entered the market. I completely changed everything. So the reason why it stopped working is I actually went on a 2 weeks losing streak. Like I was losing every trades back to back. And the frustrating part about it is that as soon that I would get in a trade, let's say I would get for a breakout for the break of a high, I would get stopped out immediately. I was like, bro, there's no way. I spent like 2 weeks losing like that. As soon that I would get in the trade, stopped out. And I've come to the conclusion that the strategy just doesn't work after it has brought me all those results in the past. Like I'm telling you, I had a 70% win rate with this system. Like it was winning. But just because I went on a 2 weeks losing streak, I decided to stop using that strategy completely and just forget about it. And this was in the latest part of my journey. So I was literally tired of not seeing success in trading. So I was like, you know what I'm finna do? Because I've tried multiple strategies at this point and nothing worked. So I was like, bro, what is the problem with me? Everybody keep talking about psychology. I've worked on my psychology. Like I don't overtrade. I don't over leverage. I respect all my rules. Like I thought I had it. Like the system was perfectly working. So what was the problem? So I was like, you know what I'm going to do, bro? I'm really going to see like if this strategy is really that bad, like if it's really that bad. So it went on a 2 week losing streak. I said to myself, okay, I'm not going to trade it anymore. I'm going to stop trading it and switch the strategy like everyone would do, right? I changed my strategy, but I kept an eye on this old system to see how it would perform the weeks after. And the 2 weeks after were all green. And I'm not even joking. Every single day were green. So after seeing that, I was really confused. I was like, yo, this system that and by the way, the system that I traded after was way better. I liked it more. So I didn't even come back to this old system. When I saw that this strategy had performed 2 weeks back to back, that made me realize that the problem is not the strategy. The problem is me. I could give you a 80% win rate strategy, but you will not be able to trade it how I trade it. I was just not built for this type of system. The way I like to see it is like giving a new driver a brand new Ferrari to drive with. he's not going to be able to handle it like a person that knows how to drive, right? If I was the type of trader that was patient and that understood sequences and market randomness, I would have been able to really perform with that system. And what I mean by understanding sequences is that as a trader, you can't predict when you're going to lose 2 trades or 3 trades in a row, or when you're going on a win streak. The only thing you can really have control on is your risk size. If I understood that I don't have no control on if I'm going on a lose streak or a win streak or whatever, I would have still been trading because I had a lot of confidence in the system, but I've never experienced a 2 weeks losing streak. Like I lost probably like 7 or 8 trades in a row. So I was really shook. I didn't know what to do. And in my head, I was like, a trader is not supposed to lose that much trade in a row. Guys, it's going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you, if your account is not ready to go on a 6 trade drawdown, 8 trade drawdown, you're not going to stay alive for too long. Whenever you're experiencing a period of drawdown and you feel lost, you don't know what to do, there's one question I want you to ask yourself first is, do I have a system that really works? Do I have data that backs it? Can I really trust that system? Because me, personally, I really had a lot of trust in that system because I collected the data. I knew it worked. And I've been trading with it for so long. So if you know you have a system that already works and you know you have all the knowledge down, and what you need is not more technical analysis or more indicators or a brand new strategy. What you need is structure. What you need is to have so much confidence in the system that even after 6 losses in a row, you're still executing the setup flawlessly without violating any rules. That's how confident you need to be in the system. I mean, if you don't have a system that works and now you're just being blindly confident in it, this could also harm you. So this is the tricky part. You need to know if you have a solid system that works. So the lesson I want you to keep from this video is that it's not because you're on a losing streak that you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to trade, or your strategy doesn't work. Just learn how to embrace the pain. Enjoy it. Enjoy being in a drawdown. It's easy to win. It's easy to be on a win streak, but it's hard to handle a drawdown and to execute the strategy the same way you was doing it when you was on a win streak. This is the hard thing to do in trading. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video and got some insight out of it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're going to drop a lot of bangers. I plan to be really consistent. I know I've been talking about being consistent since the start of this year on YouTube, but now I'm really going to be consistent. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.